Hello everybody, I am Rainbow Flash, and today I am going to be taking a look at the Odd1sout, my thoughts on reality shifting video. Now, full transparency, I'm sorry if my mic quality sounds like shit in this video, and you have to turn the volume all the way up to hear it. The problem is, I don't have a, professional quality mic, but yeah, maybe one day it will change. And also, sorry if I jump scared you there with the face cam thing, but I just thought that I'd try it out because I saw Gus the Duck try it out in one of his most recent videos, and I was just like, I mean, why not? So anyways, let's just get on with the actual video.
I understand that there are things that I don't understand. For example, theoretical physics, or how to make friends. But I do know that the world is not flat, that vaccines work, and listening to people tell me otherwise is admittedly a guilty pleasure of mine. Whether it's conspiracy theories or horoscopes, I love watching people pour their heart into something they genuinely believe in, only for me to go, I disagree. But please, continue.
I know that I probably shouldn't be watching scary videos every single day, but I still do that too. Does that count?
Are some beliefs that I don't agree with, but are absolutely fine to believe in, like thinking bucket hats look good on someone. But I think we can all agree that some beliefs can be incredibly damaging to a person, or even humanity.
You hate dogs and cats. What, my religion is against dogs. Okay, this is definitely a TikTok thing.
As a whole, like the anti-vaxxers or racists. So I discovered a new trend, and I'm not sure if it's just kids being kids or a mentally damaging belief system, but I'm still gonna...
I don't believe in this, and I am older than 8. I'm not quite an adult. I'm almost 14, in 3 months. But, let me just say that I would not be going onto TikTok and doing this.
I'm gonna talk about it and explain to my audience the importance of critical thinking and to notice the red flags and dangerous beliefs. So what am I talking about? I unfortunately fell down a rabbit hole and discovered a community of mostly kids on a phone application called TikTok.
You know, like how we felt the need to put out the word phone application, like people don't know what TikTok is. I mean, what do you think?
Doing something called reality shifting. This, by the way, is not a small community of 20 people. There are amino groups with thousands of members, videos with hundreds of thousands of views, and they have their own acronyms. OMG. Reality shifting stems from the belief in parallel universes, which, I gotta be honest, I'm not completely sold on that idea to begin with. You say that Schrodinger's cat is both alive and dead, but cats have 9 lives, so are 4.5 cats dead? How is a cat half dead? Either way, someone supposedly very smart has said that every decision you've ever made has caused the universe to copy itself and create a new reality where you made the different decision.
I mean, that's not completely out of the realm of possibility, but I don't think parallel universes are actually real. Because by that logic, there is a universe where I'm a wizard.
I had cereal for breakfast this morning, but somewhere there's a reality where I ate my hamster for breakfast. Does that mean I create a new universe every time I scratch my butt, and somewhere there's a James with better manners? So times that by 8 billion people making decisions every day, plus the decisions made by dogs and jellyfish, right? Those count, I think. And we get roughly infinity total realities. If you've seen Endgame, you know what I'm talking about. The reality shifting community says that since there are infinite realities, then there's a reality where GameStop stock is incredibly low, or that COVID didn't happen. Or perhaps there's even a reality out there where Hogwarts is real and a messenger owl just dropped off your acceptance letter. And through the right meditation, you can transfer your consciousness from your current reality, your CR for short, to your Hogwarts desired reality, your DR. And for some gosh darn reason, Hogwarts is the #1 shiftable destination.
Why? I mean, I know that, like, the Harry Potter franchise is an incredibly popular franchise, but, like, do you have nothing better to do in your time? You know, I should probably stop talking. I mean, I'm a teenage girl making videos about My Little Pony on YouTube. What am I doing?
Nation location. But obviously, it's not just Hogwarts. Any fictional universe is fair game. You could go to the Hunger Games or Lord of the Rings. I'm not sure why, though. A lot of bad things happen there. And since all logic is thrown out the window, cartoon and anime realities are shiftable destinations. Because if Schrodinger's cat taught us anything, it's that there are some universes that are just 24 drawings a second. So because there are allegedly infinite realities, people will write down what they want their desired reality to be, and this is called a script. It's funny, you know?
I don't know what the Power Rangers are, but I have a Power Rangers toy. Okay, well, it's not mine, but, like, there's a Power Rangers toy somewhere in my house that's, like, a blue Stegosaurus character. If anyone knows what that character is, can you please comment it below? I'll try to make sure to leave the comments on for this video. I don't know why, but, like, for whatever reason, like, all my comment videos... Please tell me that the YouTube algorithm did not flag the video as marked for kids.
Now, normally scripts are made to tell fictional stories, but these people think that what they write down will be 100% real. And you can make a script of whatever you want. You can say, I want to shift to Hogwarts and be in a relationship with Draco Malfoy. I mean, not me, this is just an example. Now listen, you're a smart kid, okay? Hopefully, I don't have to explain to you that that's not how life works. If you believe you can hop into different realities, then that's great, and I see no problem with it. Is what I would say in a different reality, but in this reality, I have a lot of questions. If you can shift your consciousness into a different version of you, what happens to the alternate reality you's consciousness? You're just taking over someone else's body. This other you had a life and a family, unless you're going to a YA fantasy novel, and you just took over their whole body. What if there's a you in an alternate reality that's like, I want to live in a reality where there's a pandemic and I'm sadder? And then they shifted here. What happens to your consciousness? You don't...
Well, then, everybody at my school would probably be seeing a more, energetic and non-introvert me. Extrovert is a word.
Don't trade. The reality shifting community says that when you shift, you leave behind a clone of yourself. Obviously. So when you shift, there's someone's consciousness unaccounted for. What about the realities where one of you had waffles for breakfast and the other had pancakes? Both of these yous are pretty much the exact same. So then both of you will want to reality shift to the exact same Harry Potter reality. Do you have to share a body with the other yous that have shifted to the same reality? Are you telling me that Voldemort and any fictional villain is real? How come half of us didn't get turned to dust when Thanos snapped? If anyone can reality shift, are you telling me there's a chance?
Okay, well, I don't believe in this stuff, like, at all, but, he said it in, I don't think, I mean, I didn't watch the movie, but, I mean, I don't know if James did either, but, like, I'm pretty sure that his death-related powers in that world only work in that reality, not any other reality. Besides, that kind of just sounds stupid.
Chance that Voldemort could download TikTok and reality shift here? If you go to Hogwarts, you're leading Voldemort right to us. How can there be a reality where magic is real? Sure, I don't know how parallel universes work, but they're
logic, then, there is a reality where My Little Pony is real. I mean, seriously, I don't mean to sound rude here, but, like, what are these kids thinking? I mean, I know that they're, like, kids, but come on. Like, at least just writing a story about it, okay, fair game, my bad. but, like, the amount of people who are claiming to have reality shifted is genuinely starting to worry me.
Parallel. So the laws of physics should still be the same, right? But James, I know that reality shifting makes no sense and is impossible, but then why do so many people claim to have shifted? Because they're dreaming. Shifting happens when you fall asleep, and if you fill your subconscious with things from your desired reality, would you be surprised that you had a dream about Hogwarts? Something about this trend doesn't sit right with me.
That's actually happened to me before. Like, that's called lucid dreaming, and I've like, thought about, like, a specific topic for, like, all day, or, like, not all day, but I thought about it for a while before, like, after I woke up in the middle of the night and went back to sleep after, like, 30 minutes, and I had a lucid dream about a cartoon. What cartoon that is? Why don't you guess I'm not gonna hold your hand the entire way?
Right with me. A lot of the reality shifting TikToks were done by kids, and kids, as you know, can get really obsessed in the fandom and do some cringy stuff. If these kids were making fan fiction and writing themselves on a date with Bakugo, that would be totally fine. Healthy even. Heck, even if these kids flat out said, I love Harry Potter so much that I want to manipulate my dreams to be about him, that would be fine too! But something about actually believing that you're astral projecting into a fictional universe, I don't know, that level of obsession just feels unhealthy, my guy. And also, back off Bakugo, he's mine. The problem with reality shifting and actually conspiracy theories as a whole is that they pretend to be based on factual evidence when they're entirely a pseudoscience. You start off with a scientific idea, multiple realities, and then you make up whatever you want and use what the scientists have said about multiple realities as proof, even though no scientist has said anything about being able to move.
Oh, hello, Bill Nye and Miss Frizzle. I think that if anybody decided to do a science fair presentation on alternate realities, I think they should go to prison. That is what is fair.
Move your consciousness outside of your body, or that you leave a clone of yourself behind when you reality shift, or that cartoon universes exist. I've seen people in videos say that they've done research on reality shifting, but I feel confident in saying you didn't get a degree in quantum physics. I want you to cite your sources and show me the studies, because research isn't just believing what other people said on TikTok. These TikToks get impressionable kids to believe in reality shifting in pretty manipulative ways, saying that if you didn't shift, it's because you didn't believe hard enough. When you get these doubts and say, oh, I can't shift, I don't even know if it's real anymore at this point, try and ask yourself after, but what if it's real? What if I can shift? You want to find out, do you? I get it. Harry Potter is...
I'm just gonna, like, rewind, and I don't know exactly what this website is, but all I'm gonna say is that it looks like a porn website. Do with that information what you will.
What if I can shift? You want to find out, do you?
No.
I get it. Harry Potter is a cool world. That's why they made a whole...
Look, people love cartoon universes, but I just want to say, if you are a young kid watching this video, and, like, also if you are below the age of 10, do not, like, be watching this video, because there is, like, not cursing, but, like, just... You're too young to be on the internet at this age. But, like, okay, if you are, like, at the age of above 10 and you somehow believe in this, I would recommend rethinking your life, because, okay, look, cartoon universes do not exist. Like, I don't know how I have to explain this to people, but I somehow do.
Whole theme park about it. Who wouldn't want to drop out of a Muggle public school and live in a castle with a bunch of soft British boys? and also magic or whatever. But you need to be mindful about where you're getting your information. I've watched hours of flat earthers and anti-vaxxers talk about their beliefs, and these people get their information from non-credible sources, and they end up pushing more fake information online, and
I was just gonna say, also, I'm pretty sure that, like, flat earthers were featured on an episode of a TV show, and they pretty much just disputed their own science. Like, come on.
And it creates this echo chamber that warps their worldview. I don't want kids watching these TikToks or going on Amino and essentially get lied to and think this is how the world works. I'm hoping that all of these people will look back at themselves in 10 years and go, yeesh, I can't believe I was so obsessed about a thing, I literally tried to astral project myself across the multiverse. Right, Bakugo? I know that this reality can suck sometimes, and right now it's looking pretty bad. But like it or not, this is the one reality we get. A lot of things may be out of your control, but according to theoretical physics, we make a lot of choices, and all our choices lead us down different paths. So what you need to do is not give up on this reality for a literal fictitious one, but instead to make choices that will make this current reality your desired reality. Thank you all for coming to my TED Talk. I understand.
Okay, and that's the end of the video. And so, a couple of points I wanted to touch on, or, like, more like one or two, is, first of all, I do definitely believe that, I mean, obviously, the thing is dreaming, like, come on. Reality shifting is obviously dreaming. Like, you cannot convince me that it is not. Second. Okay, so, if these kids end up, like, just somehow not growing out of that phase, I'm gonna be a little bit concerned for their mental health as an adult. Because, they're probably gonna become, like, some really hardcore conspiracy theorists and probably, like, some, like, drug dealers, but whatever. Also, what do you think about this new face cam situation? Like, I mean, I know that, like, the, like, regular Flash is my entire thing, and it is still, like, I'm not gonna give up on that, but, like, I just thought that, like, as a reaction thing, like, the, like, showing my actual face would be better since, you know, you can actually see my reactions. Also, one thing I have realized, I am a terrible video editor, and, this at least kind of helps, you know. Anyways, that is the end of the video, and I will see you all soon. Oh, by the way, if any of you want to know what that crackers thing was about, if you somehow heard it, that was my mom, because, we have a terrier. I will probably edit him in after I finish recording this, and, he is cute, but, he is also incredibly annoying, I will just say. Anyways, that's the end. Bye.